Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about the common types of operating system based on the ways of interaction with computer interface. And in detail, we are going to learn about the types of such operating systems in this video tutorial. So moving forward, of what actually the operating system is. For this, you will require textbook Computer Science Class 9 that is being followed in Class 8, the same textbook that we use in Grade 9. Page number 3840, Chapter Unit Fundamentals of Operating System, Lesson Common Types of Operating System, and the resources you require is your textbook, laptop, computer, mobile, and internet. Basically, the introduction portion consists of the types of common types of operating system, command line interface, and menu driven interface. And in command line interface types, we have DOS and Unix, and in menu driven interface, we have Novell's NetWare and ProDOS. This we are going to study. Actually, what we are up to here, we are going to learn about operating system, common types of operating system interface, and different types of operating systems. Refer your textbook page 38 and 40, and on the right hand side there are images of your textbook pages in the form of the clips so that you can easily find your page in your textbook. Then we have the introduction. The operating system is a way of communicating computer user and computer easy. It acts as an interface between computer user and computer. It facilitates program execution, helps in developing the application programs. Basically, operating system is a collection of a system software. We have already covered the concept of operating system in previous tutorial. So just going to the throwback, what actually the operating system is. An operating system is a system software that is responsible for management and coordination of all the activities performed by the computer. It provides the environment in which the user can interact with computer hardware to operate computer. There are certain operating systems other than Windows operating system that is most commonly used in the computers nowadays, ideally designed for microcomputers, and it is very easy to use by the computer, and it is known as the user-friendly operating system. Keeping a Windows operating system aside, we have the other operating systems also that we are going to study in this video tutorial as we move forward in this video tutorial. Then here we have in this slide the three common types of operating system based on the interaction of computer, and here we study the three types: command line interface, menu driven interface, and graphical user interface. These three we are going to study. So the first one is the command line interface. In command line interface, commands are given to computer through keyboard. Generally, keyboard is used. It is based on the text input that's basically provided by the user. The user type in the command and press the enter key in order to run that command. And as soon as the enter key is pressed, the output can be generated on your screen in a command line interface. Two commonly used operating systems in the command line interface are DOS and Unix. Command line is difficult to use as user is a basic person who's playing a big role in operating the command line interface, and the user should remember all the commands to perform any task on this interface. So user have to be very efficient in order to use command line interface, and he must know all the commands, and if the user forgets the command, then the command line interface cannot be operated. In this slide, I have shown the opened screen of command prompt so that you can easily view that how many files and directories are being saved in your computer. It's basically displaying that. It has an update how much data has been stored in your computer or laptop, whatever device you have. And if you simply type the command of dir and press enter, all the directories and the files will be shown or displayed by the computer in command prompt, that is being present and being saved by the user at different times. This is the other image. It is basically an empty screen because nothing has been typed by the user, no command has been typed. And at the initial stage, when you will open your command prompt, you will see this screen in front of you, and simply after this screen you will type any command, let's suppose dir, then it will be showing the directories, current directories, saved directories, all the directories of the computer that you have saved. Basically the whole data of the user can be seen in this command prompt that has been saved at different times by the user. Next, we have two common types of operating systems that use command line interface, that is the DOS and Unix. In the DOS, the most popular command line operating system, it displays the prompt C. Basically, command prompt is the DOS or disk operating system. Both of them are same. And in your computers nowadays, most oftenly, command prompt is used, that is also known as DOS. User must know the syntax of command, as I said, in command line interface. In the same way, the DOS is being used by the user. User should know the command use in order to use the disk operating system, that is DOS or command prompt. DOS commands are difficult to remember, so if the user is unable to enter any command, the disk operating system cannot be used. Some DOS commands are still supported by the new Windows operating system. As I said, that in your laptops it's easily found that the command prompt is present, and usually in computer, laptop, whatever you are using, the command prompt is being used. It is already installed by the company or by the provider, the person who is providing you your computer when you are purchasing. There are certain commands that are being used in DOS. Actually, DOS acts as an interface between user and the computer. And there are certain commands that are being used. On this screen, you can see command dir and p. This is basically C:/ / and $sign is for the command, that is basically the icon symbol of the prompt. If one wants to define the prompt in a command prompt, you will show this symbol. Then we have the dir, the command, that is the basic command that we will enter, and /p is a switch. As you enter it, you will see some of the directories, files and folders. I have also shown it in the form of a picture in the next slide, that is like this. When you enter the right command, then press enter, you will have all this that you can see on your screen. What volume in C drive has no label, then serial number is also being shown, volume serial number, that is in the form of the hexadecimal number in alphabets plus digits. Then all the directories has been shown, and what actually your computer or laptop consists of: desktop, download, favorites, links, mloc, mloc 5, music. All these files are or directories are present in the computer, that is a Dell laptop. Basically it's a laptop computer, and these are the directories that are in my personal computer. Then in this screen, these are the examples of DOS commands. They are basically mentioned in your book. The first one is dir, display the contents of current directory or folder. It means that when you enter dir command in command prompt, you will be seeing the current directory of folders in your that are present in your computer on the screen. Format D is format the D drive, but please don't format it, because if you format it, then the whole data will be erased and it will be very problematic. So don't try to use this command format D. cd or pix. Cd stands for change directory, which make pix the current directory. cd full form is change directory, which makes pix the current directory. That it the command that is also being used commonly in DOS. Next we have, just for your information, Microsoft MS-DOS was invented in 1981 and it was replaced by the Windows operating system version 3.0 in 1990. Then we come on to the Unix operating system. The next operating system, that is the Unix. Unix is a multi-user command line operating system introduced in 1969. It allows multiple users to run different programs at the same time. Unix was developed for the use of large computers known as the mainframe. It uses a command line interface, but later graphical user interface was also introduced. The recent version of Unix is Solaris by the Sun Microsystem. Most of the internet server providers have a Unix operating system. Okay, now let's see what is menu-driven interface. Menu-driven interface is slightly user-friendly as compared to command line interface. When we talk about menu-driven interface, we mean that the list of choices are given in computer and user can select any one of the options given according to the requirement of the user. The daily life example of menu-driven interface is a menu of a restaurant. In restaurant, you have a menu card, and from that menu card, you selected the food that you would like to eat, and then you place the order. In the same way, in menu-driven interface, you select the options. It can be more than one choice. You make on choices and so on. And in this way, the menu-driven interface work, and its working is similar to that of the restaurant menu we have in our daily life. One more example of menu-driven interface is of the smartphone. In smartphone also, you have the icon selection option, where you go and you select the suitable icon in your smartphone so that you can perform the task that you required. In menu-driven interface, we have the two common types of operating system. There are menu-driven operating system, that is the Novell's NetWare and the ProDOS, that we are going to learn today in this video tutorial. And Novell's NetWare is basically the operating system that can be menu-driven operating system that was used in past. The first version was released in 1993. Okay. In 1983, the first designed version of NetWare was there, based on the concept of providing direct access to the shared disk. Now in front of you, NetWare's user interface is there. You can see over here that how the NetWare software, operating system software, looks like. Now the next menu-driven interface example, the operating system, is the ProDOS, name given to the similar operating system for Apple II series of personal computers. The original ProDOS, renamed ProDOS 8 in version 1.2, is the last official operating system usable for all 8-bit Apple II series computers and was distributed between 1983 to 1993. The other ProDOS 16 was a stopgap solution for 16-bit Apple II series that was replaced by GS or operating system within 2 years. ProDOS was marketed by Apple as meaning professional disk operating system and became the most popular operating system for Apple II series of computers 10th months after it released in January 1983. ProDOS 2.4.2 is the current release available for all the models of Apple II. Features of ProDOS 2.2 compatibility with all 8-bit Apple II's bits by programmer launcher, disk imaging using ADT Pro, disk utilities, ROM ID detection for Apple II clones, Thunderclock driver is updated to work through 2023. At last, we have the task to do, and that is the assignment for you people. The question number 1 is name the operating systems which are used in modern mobile phones. You just have to write the names of the operating system. Just a hint, we have defined and we have learned in the video tutorial. Define Unix operating system, you have to define Unix operating system. The third one is, what do you understand about command line interface? Pen down your ideas. Pen down means basically you have to write it down what you understand about the command line interface. My message for you all, every blessing comes with a responsibility. Please do not use it to humiliate others, rather use to kindle the light of hope, motivation, and respect. Thank you.